But what is with this? I mean, I'm sure you've all seen this on YouTube, right? Why are we watching this stuff? Are we really spending our time watching screaming goats and the like? Well, the stats tell us we are. We took 380 billion pictures last year. There are 4 billion views on YouTube a day, and it's growing. It's up 25% since a year ago, January. And get this, on Facebook, we watch 500 videos, let me rephrase that. We watch 500 years worth of YouTube videos a day. We are clearly spending a buttload of time uploading, downloading, creating, sharing, and playing in the visual web. Now I get it. This stuff is fun. It's a little hit of serotonin, a shock to the system. But let's be honest. It pretty much amounts to a 2-minute distraction. Silly, senseless, and self-indulgent. Are we just getting dumber and dumber? But wait a second. You gotta ask yourself, how can we be doing so much of something if it means so little to us? Clearly, we had a deep question here, and we soon realized we were going to have to speak to some deep people to answer this. And that's what we did. We started playing, hanging out, researching with a whole different sort of folk: anthropologists, psychologists, digital vanguards, and creative geniuses. And what I'm going to share with you today is that all this visual play doesn't mean so little, but so much to us. It matters a ton. In fact, we assert that the more we play in the visual web, the happier, more creative, more connected, and ultimately, more fulfilled we will be. Listen to the cat. I can has meaning. And for all you marketing maestros out there, you know that if it means so much to us human beings, all this visual play, it's going to mean a whole hell of a lot to you. So let's dive in. Open up on anyone's Instagram feed or top watch videos on YouTube for the past week, and what you see is a funny mix of the most mundane and bizarre imagery. Pic after pic of what my buddy ate for dinner last night, along with screaming goats. Why are we curating all of this pointless stuff? I mean, after all, we now have easy access to the world's masterpieces. So you'd think we'd want to fill our digital canvases with serious works, relics from the past, stuff we hardly ever see. But no. Yet, upon closer inspection of our curations, what you see is a fascinating mix of everyday things, everyday events, everyday stuff, everyday places, but shot, displayed, presented in a new way, offering us a new perspective, seen through a new lens, be it a beautifully shot fire hydrant, a close-up of a frog, or a rather gross video of sheep giving birth. But why are we captivated by these everyday images? The answer is surprisingly deep. Since the beginning of time, we have asked that question that always seems to crop up when we're sitting in traffic or filling out forms, which is this all there is? Is this my world? Is this my life? And since the beginning of time, religions, Greek playwrights, philosophers, and novelists have sought to answer that question by feeding our appetite for wonder and discovery in the everyday. Proust says, "The voyage of discovery is not in seeking new landscapes, but in having new eyes." You see, we seek the fascinating, the wondrous, the beautiful of every day to show ourselves that our daily lives, what we eat, what we wear, where we live, aren't mundane, but are full of beauty and wonder and amazement. So fast forward to today, and we are attracted to all these memes and images and clips, especially because of their everydayness, made that much more interesting. The visual web helps us see our world for the first time again, with new eyes, making the familiar fascinating and reigniting our love affair with the world. In essence, all of these pointless, mundane, bizarre images elevate our everyday and make us feel like our world does matter.
One more dawn, one more day, one day. Two, four, six,
Our darn goats again. But this isn't the same thing, right? I mean, this isn't a case of someone who just added the goats video to his stream. No. This is a case where someone keenly realized that the end note of the screaming goats, which is a B note, also happens to be the high note of Les Mis' Who Am I and One More Day. But he didn't stop there. No. He then downloaded, he felt compelled to download the goats videos and the Les Mis videos. And he spliced them and he edited them together.